Hi, this is Reasons Are Several, weekly show that just won't go away. This is episode 250. My name is Matt. With me is Neil. What's up, Neil?
Hi, Matt. How are you?
Why are you talking?
Why are you talking, Matt? You see Nine talking? You see
No.
Zero talking?
No, because that would be fucking freaky.
That'd be awesome. She just comes up here. She's like, hey, Matt, Neil's going to be a little late.
250 big ones.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're talking. You know, I need to go through and look. I did a while back to see. You got to be getting real close to passing Scott on the all-time list of appearances.
On the all-time penetration list?
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, I don't remember which one I started at.
You started on like episode 130 something?
And I think there's been a couple fill-ins because I was busy.
Right.
Either pets were dying or I was in the hospital or something.
And you were also on you guessed it a couple times before you were a co-host. So it's
Right.
probably getting real close. I bet you within the next couple months it'll be right there.
Nice. You think we'll make it?
Oh, we'll make it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, we'll try to get to 300. We'll see how it goes.
You take the good, you take the bad, you take them both.
By the way, I'm happy to report that I think Mother Nature listens to our podcast because she was sick of hearing me bitch about the snow.
Yeah.
And she's like, fucking fine. Then I'm just going to
done.
blow a bunch of warm air up your ass and give you just a shit ton of rain. How about that?
Little Pineapple Express for you.
Fuck, I'll take it.
Atmospheric river, if you will.
Sure. It doesn't
Nice.
matter to me. I'm on a hillside, but you know who probably doesn't like that? People on a riverside.
Probably.
'Cause they're about to get
Anybody
flooded.
down below you. That's right.
Yep. Sorry, folks.
Let me start by saying this, Theo.
What?
I like that you sound like you're a little more enthusiastic today about
Jesus.
spending some time with me. I appreciate that.
That was 2
It
weeks
hurts my
ago
heart.
when I was down.
Hurts
wasn't
my
it?
heart. I know, but
I was just pissed last week because of the Super Bowl.
oh, right, because of the awesome Super Bowl.
Your definition of awesome is not
Yeah.
the same as mine.
I'm telling you.
Anyway. You know what is
Yes.
awesome?
Me.
Speaking of 250 episodes and things of that
Mhm.
nature, we do
Mhm.
have an anniversary coming up. It is
3 years.
It is the 5-year anniversary of this show.
Yes.
And so we will be celebrating that on March 3rd, Sunday, March 3rd at 3 p.m. Pacific.
That's right.
And it's going to be where?
We're going to do it live.
Yeah.
Well, there'll still be a podcast released as normal.
For sure.
As normal?
Yes,
Like
on
normal?
the 5th. On the 6th, excuse me.
Whatever. On a day that
Yes.
ends
Mhm.
in a number.
Mhm.
And but we're gonna do it live, so friends and listeners can join us. We're gonna be on youtube.com/halos and heathens.
What about fans? Can fans join?
Oh gosh. And the chat room will be open, and we're gonna have fun, and we're gonna do stuff. Annalise will be here to person the chat room, and kind of fun because you will not have access to said chat during the recording of the podcast, so we'll be filtering those things for you. But before we start recording the actual podcast and after, you'll be there in the room to give it your freaking stiff hard wood.
That's right. I love how it's almost like it's a game, like I'm not looking at the chat during the show. It's not really. I'm just ignoring it.
Yes. I almost think you should, because you can pop the chat out.
Yeah.
I almost think you should just close the YouTube down for during that. So you're just doing regular.
I'm not gonna be paying attention to it at all.
Right. Good.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna be focused
I
on
don't
the
believe
show.
No, if the chat is open and in front of your face, you're
I
not
will
going to be
not
able
look
to
at
let it go.
No, I
You're
will
not
not
gonna be
look
able
at
to
it.
let go.
No, see, here's the difference between you and me. You're like
Yeah.
my children. You got a little bit of a focus problem.
Oh, thank you.
I am dialed
Yeah.
in. I'm going to be focused on you and your pretty face and Annalise's pretty face, and that's all I'm going to focus on. It doesn't matter what's happening in the chat. Now,
Right.
I'm happy for people to come and make comments and all that because it'll get flagged, and I'll talk about whatever people want to talk about because that's
It'll get
great.
flagged.
But,
5-yard
but
penalty.
yes, I think that's how Annalise should do it. She should be
Hands
like,
to
we
the
got a
puss.
penalty.
Five
We got a
yards.
holding.
Yeah.
No, I think it just, as we've discussed before on the show, I found it a bit distracting. We were trying to do it during our regular weekly show.
Mhm.
I loved that people showed up and wanted to, chat and interact. It's awesome.
Yeah.
But it just made it hard for me to do the show. So
No. Man, apparently you carry a little guilt about this.
So this
I
is
was just
special.
saying.
this is special.
I was just, this is going to be fun for the fans.
Yeah, for the fans. I thought you were going to say for the whole family. It won't
It
be
will
fun for the
be.
whole family. No way.
It will be.
Little kids, stay away.
I emailed your gal to let her know that she should chime in.
That's not a bad idea. She's not going to do it anyway. You know how many times I say it just as a joke? I go, you want to be on tonight? She's like, no.
Well, that's understandable.
She don't care.
I mean, nobody wants her on.
You know what else is going to be live coming up soon? That's
Yes.
mean. That's mean what you said. What's going to be live coming up soon is the Daytona 500.
That's right.
And for those who care to watch you watch it,
It's going to be insane.
Why don't you give them the details?
This Sunday, February 17th, 11:30 p.m. No, 11:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on said Halos and Heathens YouTube channel, we will start broadcasting us watching the Daytona 500. So preferably you'd have it on the Daytona 500 on a TV while you're looking at our lovely faces. And we're just going to have some fun. We're going to do some giveaways. This could be a lot of fun, or there could just be like minutes and minutes of just dead air while we're just actually watching who knows what.
Well, I think by the nature of how long the event is, there's going to be some dead air. That's okay.
Oh, for sure.
But,
for sure.
You guys are chatty folks, so you'll keep it going.
We'll see. And we have a fun little setup that we're going to do. I'm not a big fan of the black backdrop. I might change that to maybe a gray or a white.
Interesting.
Seems a little dark, but it'll be good.
Well, I look forward to tuning into that. I was checking my schedule, and we got a soccer game during part of that, so I will miss a chunk of that. I'll probably be there for the latter half of that race.
I will say, speaking of the NASCARs and the Daytonas, we did our test this past weekend, and it was they had qualifying, and then there was a clash, and I actually enjoyed watching a little bit of NASCAR because I really didn't enjoy it last year.
You pieced out last year.
Yeah, but I got a little bit excited watching it, and the new teams, the new paint schemes, and stuff that's going on. So
you were excited by the paint schemes.
Yeah, I always am. I always am. They call them paint schemes, but they're really wraps. They're not paint schemes.
Speaking of wraps, let's talk about this motherfucker named...
I saw this.
What is that? Corey LaHoy?
LaHoy, yeah.
Okay. So this guy...
I watched the car being wrapped.
Yeah, I saw some of the pictures, but it's not really a contender.
Right. Corey LaJoy.
Yeah, it's not LaHoy. LaJoy. No, okay. I didn't know if the J was pronounced.
I think his dad was a racer.
His dad was a racer. I'm going to get to that in a minute.
Oh, I'm sorry. Matt, I just like us sharing time together. I just get excited. I want to be part of it.
That's fine. You are part of this. You're part of the whole thing.
All right.
This guy's got a very thick beard.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And they decided that they're just going to put his fucking face on the hood of the car. It's going to wrap down so his mouth is where the
grill.
The grill is, yeah.
Yeah, so his grill is
his grill.
Yeah.
The beard goes on the sides of the car.
It's huge.
It is so big and so freaky deeky, and I can only imagine, is the back of the car the back of his head, or is it his ass?
I was hoping it was his ass, because that way when they say stuff like, "Oh, he's really pounding his rear," then you're like, he actually is getting pounded in the rear.
The guy behind him, the camera coming up on his rear. Oh, there it is. It's like plumber's crack, though.
He's really knocking on his back door. He's eager to get around it.
What is this guy doing? Just for the hell of getting some attention, I guess? Getting on our show?
I thought there was a little bit of a reason to it. And I forgot because I lost.
He's sponsored by Old Spice. That's his main sponsor, but that has nothing to do with that fucking grill being on the.
And so it's not for their product that says like, oh, you can
Go Fast Racing or whatever it's called.
Well, that's his team.
That's his team.
But I mean, for the product, Old Spice sponsorship that only identifies itself as Old Spice sponsorship on the side of the car.
Yeah. So what the hell's the face for?
I don't know, but it's funny.
It's funny, but it's weird. But let me note that this is the man, Corey LaJoy, who 5 years ago got suspended for tweeting. Did you see what he tweeted?
No, what did he tweet?
Quote, "Is it stereotyping to ask TSA to cavity search the gentleman with a turban and a gray beard? I didn't think so either." Wow. Way to go, God. Corey, you fuckstick.
White guys. Corey LaJoy, white guy.
Exactly, clearly, with a big, thick beard.
Yeah.
Is it rude to ask one of the drivers to put Corey into the wall and maybe shave that fucking beard off his car?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean,
see,
I didn't think so
these are
either.
the things that are getting me excited for the NASCAR season.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes.
Guys
I might only make it.
Cars.
I might only make it through Atlanta, which is the second race. So
just don't bring the NASCAR minute back.
Oh, well, you never know. You never know. I might have some good stuff.
I don't know. By the way, his dad, Randy.
That's it, Randy LaJoy. Yeah.
He got suspended once.
Yeah.
You know what it was
did
for?
He get? No.
For smoking weed with some race fans. Now that is fucking outreach. That's getting
cool.
down with the fans. I'm 100% behind this.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, I feel like if your name is Randy, you probably smoked a lot of weed.
Mm-hmm. Let's think of a Randy who wouldn't have. Randy Quaid, for sure.
Yep.
Randy Johnson, you know it. That beanpole was token up like there was no tomorrow.
Randy Reddy, another baseball player. Great name.
Randy
Travis?
Oh, for sure. Travis is freaking token up. Now they call him Token Travis.
All those Randys, man.
Yeah,
I don't know. We had a cat named Randy once.
Did he get high?
Maybe I'm high.
Yeah.
He got high. That cat got high as fuck.
Yeah, it was high.
I don't know why we named him Randy. It was the weirdest thing. Like, everybody's like, why'd you call him Randy? I have no idea.
I think we talked about this, but it's like pets that have normal names. It freaks me out.
Yeah, it is kind of weird.
Like, oh, that's our dog Bob. I'm like,
well, but even better if they don't qualify it. It's just like, oh, we gotta get home to Bob. Like, what? Yeah. What's Bob?
Yeah.
Oh, it's our dog.
But even if they give you a quick, like, oh, that's our dog. But then even then, you're like, okay, let us know. Bob. Oh, no, we just thought it was a good name. No, it's a terrible name.
His name is actually Robert, but we call him.
Right.
That would be better. Give him a full name and then call him by the nickname.
His name's Bob. Oh, yeah. No. We named him Roberto. He's a Chihuahua. I mean, we thought that, that's kind of wrong, right? But
oh, God.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah. Pero.
Mm-hmm. Perito loco.
Let's go to the news desk.
Oh, fucking desks with you.
News desk with two dicks.
Russia.
Oh, yes.
Is known for having some really great advertisements. Like last summer when their Burger King ads.
Like Donald Trump.
Well, that, but also last summer they had their Burger King ads during the World Cup where they were offering free BK for life. Another fucking free BK for life situation. But this one, you got to go the extra step. You just didn't get locked in a bathroom. This one, you had to get impregnated by a World Cup star so you could feed into the Russian soccer system and improve them and lift them all up.
So this was very sexist.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, for free BK for life, I try to impregnate my mouth, if you know what I'm saying? Get a little BK Junior going.
Sure, of course.
Yeah. Do I get to pick the soccer star? I guess they're all
they don't really specify. They just said get impregnated by a soccer star. That is a lot of steps to go to to get it.
Oh, but what? Oh, I can't impregnate nothing. But what if it was a female soccer star and I impregnated her?
Well, see, this was for the men's World Cup in Russia, so I don't think that deal carries over. Not to mention they pulled the ad.
Now, do you think if you were a female soccer star and I came up to you and I said, hey, can I impregnate you so I can get free BK for life? Where would you land on that? Would you be like, all right?
I think my foot would land in your ass. That's what would happen.
Now, in this scenario, do you have to bring the baby to term?
Yes. The point of it is to build a soccer powerhouse for that country.
No. The point is to get BK in my mouth.
You don't get the BK, though, till that kid is delivered.
Oh, really?
Oh, what if you have a girl? Is that okay if you have a girl? They're not going to like that. So many stipulations. Got to be a soccer star. Got to be Russia. A boy.
See, that's why you can't trust Russia, man.
No,
you
why.
think they're being cool.
Everything else is fine.
Yeah.
This is it. This is the line.
It's the BK broiler.
Yeah.
Literally, it's the BK broiler.
Well, it gets worse.
Okay.
Because they've done it again. I don't know why it's these major brands.
Oh, would you say oops? They've done it again?
Oops, they've done it again. But it's like these major brands, but just the Russian, segment of these major brands. Reebok, Russia's attempt to inject a progressive message into its recent marketing campaign has blown up in its face. This is because it was about face sitting.
Oh, this is all about me.
Yeah, mustache rides. Sorry. One of the empowering messages that appeared on Russian Reebok's social media read, quote, "Sit not on the needle of men's approval, sit on men's face."
Yes. This is
Look at that
great
picture.
thing.
Look at that picture of that woman. She looks like she's doing like a groin stretch.
Yeah. But it's good. It's like, why not? I mean, it's like you get, come on. This is a win-win for the chickies, and it's a win for a guy. It's like, oh, here's my crotch.
True.
Where are my shoes?
Everybody wins. This text didn't appear next to all the promotional shots, just the one featuring Zelina Marshenkolova, a notable Russian feminist influencer. Another image featured Justina Grachik, I think is how you say that if you pan down, an MMA fighter. The text there translated to, "I covered my nipples so that you don't cut yourself."
Oh, yeah. Snap.
Thanks, Justina.
Is it cold in there?
Those shits can cut glass. The Russian Reebok ads were intended to complement the Be More Human campaign that featured actress Gal Gadot, although I've heard it said Gadot. Gadot.
It's Gadot. It's Gadot.
Gadot.
Yeah.
Gigi
Hadid.
Hadid.
It's Gail Gadot.
Gigi Hadid and other very attractive and successful women. The Russian public didn't see it this way. Reebok deleted the post from Instagram shortly after they were posted due to a barrage of negative comments.
It's barrage.
Barrage.
But I don't know but what's wrong with Face It? Like, what's wrong? Do Russians not like to lick the vajay?
Some might argue that it's inappropriate.
To lick the vajay?
No. Just in general, the ad maybe isn't the most appropriate thing to put out there for, shoes.
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
Be the shoes, Mars.
I don't know. They have fucking bears playing vuvuzelas in parades. So what the hell? Anything goes.
Yeah, I mean, if they're going to have large, hairy gay dudes, I would imagine they can have a girl that wants to get her vajay licked. This is awesome. I'm going to start buying Reeboks.
In response to the controversy, this campaign kicked up, Alexander Golofast, the lead marketing specialist for Reebok in Russia. Wait a minute. Alexander Go Low Fast.
That's me.
Yeah, that's nice.
Go low. I like
Go
it.
low fast. Go low fast. It's not a quote about violence. On the contrary.
That was a nickname for me for a minute. Go low.
Go low?
Because of Citrangelo.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah.
It's not a quote about violence. On the contrary, it's a quote about the highest form of pleasure that a woman can get and give to her partner. Most men perceive the topic of cunnilingus with extreme embarrassment and will definitely never publicly admit that they do it. Bullshit.
Have you noticed that I'm very embarrassed about talking about?
Clearly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
From the guy who's mad that I cut out the BJ, or not the BJ talk, the
masturbation
talk.
Yeah. Dude,
no, remember we got into BJ.
I'm impressed if your masturbation and BJ is all in one.
Very
good for
flexible.
you, brother.
Been working out, man.
Man,
It's all about flexibility.
Yeah, you should go with I'm not flexible at all. Just reaches.
That would be uncomfortable for everyone.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to order some Reeboks for
Do it.
Annalise.
Yeah. You should.
I'm gonna surprise her. I'm gonna just be laying back in the bed. I'm just gonna have the left shoe on one side of my head and the right on the other, and be like, "Hey, did you want to try them on?"
Free BK for life.
Free BK for life. Go low.
Okay, I got another one. We don't normally cover real estate on this show, but did you know my dad's a realtor?
I know nothing about your dad because you're not a fan of his and don't talk about him. No, all I know is that you were pissed that he got sick and you had to take care of him. That's all I know about your dad.
He is a realtor. He is kind of winding it down.
Oh, nice.
But he is a realtor, and so anyway, I bet he would love this property. So this is in
how much is the house?
A Philly suburb of Maple Glen. If you look at the first page of so this house, by the way, is listed as a colonial. Mm-hmm. Although there might be a bit of medieval vibe we'll discover in a minute.
How can you get a 5,000 square foot house for $750,000?
But see, that's the funny thing is it's 5-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 5,000 square feet. Yes, $750,000. And it's in a neighborhood that I think is actually pretty nice, but it's just not California prices. You know what I'm saying?
It's not
Oregon prices really either.
It's not even Nevada prices.
Yeah. If you're looking at this, and I will share out a link to this to our listeners later, but yeah, you look at it and it's like fucking sweet. Nice little dining room there. The kitchen looks pretty sweet.
Can I go down?
Clearly updated. No? Yeah, look at the kitchen's nice.
All right, you tell me to scroll down when I need to scroll down.
The next picture I'm looking at is the dining room. It's got a massive fucking bearskin rug. We won't talk about that because I know you're not approving of that. Little powder room. That office looks great.
I like the little chessboard like on the ground.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
Is it little people that live there?
It's so people can kneel on the ground.
That's a lot of brick. I'd have to fix that.
I think you'd want to cover that. I think you'd want to.
Yeah.
You don't want that much exposed brick there.
If I was you, I guess I'd whitewash it, but yeah.
Little powder room, nothing special there. A nice office, which I got to tell you, as somebody who works from home.
Am I scrolling down?
Yeah, keep scrolling down.
Okay, powder room, got it. What are they reading? I can't tell.
I can't tell.
All right. Oh, that's a decent office.
I'm always envious of offices when I go see houses because I don't have a proper office.
Can I ask you this about this office? Why are the drawers on the outside of the desk?
Maybe it's one of those desks that has drawers on both sides.
Oh, I've never seen one. These are very exotic in Philly.
Very exotic. Yeah. So I'm a little jealous of the office.
Wainscoting or wainscoting, depending on who you talk to.
You get to the next one is kind of the entry.
One more. Yeah.
I got you. You see the pool table off to the side there in a room, which is, pretty nice little feature.
Another fire. So that's another fireplace. We've got 2 fireplaces.
Then you get down to the fucking workout room, which has some quote on the wall that I can't see what the hell it says.
It says,
What does it say?
If I wanted to perform, you've got to put up with the pain. No, you've got to put up with. It says if you something, you've got to put up with the pain.
It's a sweet workout room. I mean,
does the equipment come with it?
Well, so I'll get to that in just a second.
Okay.
Then if you keep going, it just shows a shot of the dining room, which is kind of, it's fine.
Oh, the formal dining room.
The formal dining room.
Right.
The bedroom, the next one is the bedroom, which is, could be
I don't think that's the master.
Could be set up better, but it's fine.
Yeah, I don't think that's the master.
Check out that bathroom. It's got a double vanity where you're across from each other.
Oh, I like that.
So you're almost looking at each other if it weren't for that mirror. So you can peekaboo each other.
I hate real estate shots where they do that crazy elongated stuff.
Well, they always make it look way bigger than it is.
Oh,
yeah.
It drives me nuts.
Yeah. Now let's go to the basement.
Okay.
So
yeah.
we got some other skin rug down there.
Yeah.
Emphasis on skin.
I think that skin rug might be one of my family members, judging by the color.
We've got chains. We've got restraints. We've got
full cage.
Full cage. Mm-hmm. If you go to the next picture, which is the actual bed, it's got like bars on it, like it's.
Oh yeah.
And there's plenty of places to put your handcuffs.
There's that other bent over restraint thing.
Yes, they show a closer picture of that.
Oh, they do? Okay.
So you got the whips and shit hanging on the wall, but then you got that fist. See that fist?
Yeah, I think that's just for art.
Now keep in mind, this whole time we're talking about this.
Next to the fist is the freaking lube?
Yes, this was on Redfin. This was on a fucking real estate site. It has since been removed, by the way, these pictures. So then if you go to the next slide, you see that crazy red triangle. Yeah. I don't know how you even use that, but I'm sure there's ways that you can get in some nice positions.
Oh, So if you notice, there's like the little bench on either, like the lower bench on either side. Mm-hmm. So you can actually like kneel.
Put a leg up.
Yeah, you can kneel with a leg on either side, and then or you can be on one side bent over the thing.
There's a lot of ways to use that.
Yeah.
And then finally, they just showed like kind of a broad shot of what we saw at the beginning.
That's a shot I saw.
It was okay.
Here, with the swing.
It's just right at the bottom of the stairs. Like you turn and boom, you're right in it. Yeah. And there is one more shot on the other side of the room where you see...
you see the bowl where you throw the keys.
Well, you see the fucking star. The last picture is that star. It looks like a pentagram thing. It's got the hookups for chains there too.
Yeah.
So some shit's going down.
Right side up is a Wiccan star.
Oh, that's true.
Upside,
right.
Yeah. And I also have a suit of armor.
Yes.
I like it. This house is nice.
It's very nice. I just think it's so funny.
So I think you and I could probably, if we went halvesies, probably afford it.
We could. Let's go. Let's get it.
Yeah. Get your dad involved in it. Say
he can make a nice commission on that.
Yeah.
2 things on the listing, by the way.
Yeah.
One, it says basement full, which I think is selling it short. Like it could be a little more descriptive there.
Yeah.
Also,
my basement would be full if I'd be in there.
The listing also notes that the house is being sold furnished. That is amazing. You're telling me I get all that sex gear? Sweet.
Now, the cage, all the cages, the Wiccan star, the 5-pointed star, the X, all of that.
They're not bolted down.
But would you really want any of the stuff that actually touches your skin?
No.
Like, do you want the whips? No. Do you want the swing? No. Do you want that mattress?
You'd want new shit.
Actually, the mattress is probably the cleanest thing because if you're going down there, you're not using a mattress. The mattress is actually used to sleep on.
Apparently, this home, by the way, was on Airbnb for rent for a while, but they've since taken it down. That would be amazing. That would be incredible.
Could you imagine you go like, I don't think this is, what's that smell?
Kids, you're in the basement.
Smell this. Does this smell clean to you? No, this isn't clean.
Could you imagine sending your kids down? There's probably room in the basement. You guys go down there. They got video games down there? Oh, no, they don't.
I bet there's like some sort of BDSM like type of Airbnb.
Oh, I would assume.
Come and use our dungeon and we'll use yours.
Or is that what it is? It's Air BDSM.
Yeah, I like that. Got to use the air. You know what I'm saying?
I got one more.
Okay.
Let's go north of the border, shall we?
Is that to like the belly button?
No.
Oh.
I'm not talking about a body, dude. I'm talking about North America.
Oh.
We're going to Canada. Canada. So this is this was sent to, how you say it?
Kenyatta.
Perfect. This was sent to us from Carl from the Fourth Line Podcast. Thanks, Carl. This is from the Calgary Herald.
All right.
Posters for a sex doll rental business went up along White Avenue late last week, marking the arrival of an intimate niche market in Edmonton. Their shits are back. But the advertising for, quote, doll next door brings a host of questions about how this latest trend in sexual services will be regulated in Edmonton, if at all. The business owner advertising the silicone doll rentals in Edmonton said the service offers customers the choice of a 2-hour booking or overnight rental with one of 5 doll models. Customers call, explain what they would like, and the doll is then sent in discreet packaging to the customer's home or a specified hotel. You got to make a phone call?
Why can't this be an app?
Or even just a website. I don't want to fucking call.
You want to talk to someone?
No.
Thank you for calling Jerk Dolls Unlimited. Can you hold, please?
Yeah. No, I can't hold.
Unlimited. Can you hold, please? Hi, I'm sorry. Thank you for calling Jerk Dolls. This is Amy, and how can I help you?
Yeah.
Then what do you say? You're like, yeah.
And then you got to start. I'm looking to bone down with a fucking silicone doll. What's up?
Oh, that's great, sir. Can I ask your preferences? How tall or short would you like your mom?
I don't want it to be over like 5'6", 5'7". I want it to be a little more on the petite side.
Skin color?
Doesn't matter.
Hair color?
Doesn't matter.
Hair length?
Wait, no gingers. I'm just kidding.
Hair length?
Hair length, shoulder length or longer.
Eye color?
Blue.
Shape of face?
Actually, wait. Eye color, red.
shape of face. I mean, you go on for days.
But I don't think they have that many models.
Tightness of vagina.
They only have 5 models.
Anal virgin?
They only have 5 models. So it's like, do you want this one? Do you want this one? Do you want, Becky? Do you want Robin? Do you want this? Do you want this? I just tried to name 2 names of people we don't know.
Right. So let's say we'll try it again. Thanks for calling Jerk Dolls. How are you today? What can I help you with, sir or ma'am?
Well, I think by the nature of me calling this number, I think you know what I want.
Okay. Well, we have 5 models. First, we have Becky. And then, so it would take you like, what, a good 30 seconds to explain Becky. And then you're like, and now we have Linda. And you, about 30 seconds for Linda. And you're like, and now we have Stella. Oh, that's my mom. Shit.
Ooh.
Bad name chase. And so then you go, so it would take a while just to get, and then you're like, oh, which has the biggest badunkadunk?
Right.
Okay. Now, can you merge Stella and Linda together?
I don't
you
think
can get
it's
them both, sir.
Oh, you could do both, I guess. Yeah. And they say 5 models. I don't know how many they have of each model, but it just seems so old school. It's like worse than catalog ordering.
It seems so old school. Yeah, I guess.
Well, so
I don't like it.
Industry supporters say the dolls have both intimate and physical benefits. Some say people who lack confidence or social skills can explore and become more comfortable with their sexuality in a safe environment. Again, the person is already got some social awkwardness. Now you're going to make them make a phone call and say out loud what they want you to send to them. This is a bad idea.
I would imagine that if you're the person answering the phone, you probably should be making really good money because you're going to have to kind of be a little bit of a psychiatrist / friend to everybody that calls.
It's okay.
And I'm pretty sure,
it's totally
sadly,
normal.
For the clientele that might be going here, you probably don't want it to be a dude that answers the phone.
No.
Like that. Yo, Jerk Dolls, what's up?
Bro.
Yeah,
huge titties on this one.
Bro, you don't even know I nailed this thing every day.
Yeah, it should be a woman probably.
Yo, bro, tell me what your mom looks like. I'll send you one that looks like that.
He just starts ragging on you. Like, fucking leave you alone. Back off, man. You know what? I'm going to hang up. I don't want to order the doll anymore.
Bro, you a virgin?
Yeah.
You a virgin,
Come
bro?
on. You ever fucked one?
Yeah.
Feels like the same thing. You wouldn't even know.
Yeah.
You get a woman, she's
Go Patriots.
Yeah. If you get a woman, she's probably like at the end of the call, like, would you like an extra vagina for $10 more?
Sure. Because then you could do the add-on. You're like, oh.
I think you want to upsell.
Sure. Would you like to be able to change the hair color?
Would you like to be able to wash her hair? Wait, what?
Yeah. You know, yeah.
Kelly Jenny, a sex therapist at Insight Psychological, said she can see the benefits associated with sex dolls, but says they can also be abused in a negative way to objectify women. Jenny said current researchers say about 40% of people using sex dolls say they are their primary form of intimacy. Do you think that sounds low or high?
What was it again? The percentage?
40% of people using sex dolls say that's their primary form of intimacy.
That sounds like Vegas. That's almost like that weird over-under where you're like, well, I could see 40. I'd want to say higher.
That Vegas always gets that line right.
Yeah, I'm right. I'd want to say that it's higher, but then it's like, no, because there's probably some people that just horny as shit and they like don't want to do the wrong thing. So this is like the closest thing. They're like, I'm in a relationship.
But is it their primary source now? Okay, you're in a relationship.
Right. Yeah, and it's like I don't really want to go be with another person.
Yeah.
But I got to get me some of that ass taint.
Right.
As opposed to armpit taint.
That ass taint. Yeah, armpit taint.
Yeah, like assless chaps, right? Not like the ass chaps that they also call pants.
Yeah, I think when I heard 40%, I thought,
well, why do you use one?
Just to try out techniques.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Like just to work on my game.
I have performance anxiety, so that might be good, just to like get used to it. But I need feedback. Now I got to buy this fucking doll Reeboks. Great.
And you don't have to buy Burger King.
You think there's a weird fetish?
Life.
Oh, dude, I don't even want to finish this.
Eat the Burger King with your sex doll.
A weird fetish of like somebody calls up and goes, yeah, I just want the dolls when they come back used, and then I just want it to sit on my face.
Oh, Jesus. Why'd you have to do that?
Recycle.
You're disgusting.
Recycle, renew, reuse.
I thought 40% seemed high.
Oh, really? You think that's high?
Well, first I thought it seemed high, and then I thought, but wait, if you're...
And you're a numbers guy.
The people that are ordering these, though, that number's probably more right on.
Because the word was intimacy, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So I think there's probably a closeness going on here.
I think there is, for sure. The business operator who declined to give his full name...
When plastic touches dick. Oh, there's your episode title, When Plastic Touches Richard.
Why doesn't he give his name? I mean, you make all these people fucking call you on the phone, give you all their information to order one of your dolls, but yeah, you can't give your name out.
So tell me the experience you had when you dialed this number, because you seem very angry about it.
All I wanted was just to know what the options are, and I felt like they asked me way too many personal questions.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah.
Like, oh, how deep do you need the vagina? And you're like, what does that matter?
Yeah, I don't
just
know.
Make it deep enough. And they're like, no, we can't do that.
I'm more concerned with the width, not the depth.
Yeah. They're like, listen.
The route.
Listen, pig nose boy.
So anyway, I hung up and I made my dad call. He was on the phone for 2 hours with him. Mm-hmm. Now, wait a minute. He's writing it down. Mapping it all out.
High-fiving you.
He's Mr. Research, so he'd just be asking him a million questions.
Yeah, it's like, hold on a second. You just said that Linda was 5'7" with brown hair, and then you said that Janice, I'm picking all white people names. Janice was 5'7" with brownish hair. What's the difference between brown hair and brownish hair?
Exactly.
And are you measuring their height from their heel or from their toe?
And are their feet like real size?
That would be I would like a 5'3", 98
size 7
pound
shoe
with the size 14.
Size 7 wide
Shaq's foot on.
Oh my God!
I want this thing to be able.
I want
to
look like
ski.
A clown.
Yeah.
In fact, do they come dressed as clowns? I would.
Do you have an albino?
So this guy said he was not going to give out his name, but he said the dolls are cleaned twice after each rental to stay in line with industry standards. The company's website. The company has a website. Then why do you get a call?
What is the website?
It doesn't tell me.
What?
No, I'll have to look it up. The company's website states the use of STI protection is mandatory with the dolls.
STI?
STI.
Like, you can't have a Subaru with this thing? What does that mean, STI?
Remember, they changed it. They don't call them STDs anymore. They call them STIs.
Oh,
because the D in disease there.
Dick. Oh.
No, that is a bit shaming. They feel like infection is a little bit lighter term. Like, oops, I got an infection instead of like, oh, I got this disease.
Oh, really? Is that why they did it?
I think so.
Oh, wow. That's funny.
Because the shit did change.
But is it because some are infections and some are diseases, though?
Well, I don't want to get into the logistics of it, but that's why people are referring to them as STIs now and not STDs any longer.
Like, for instance, when I got crabs the first time.
That's just an infection.
Yeah, it's not a disease. You can name them. You can play. I had a little crab circus. You know, like, remember the penny flea circuses?
Right.
I just put a plastic bag over my junk, and I was like, check this out. For a penny, you can watch the crabs dance.
Oh, my God.
It was great.
I wish we had a picture of that.
Had a black light. You can see them really well over black light.
But when you got your herpes, that's a disease.
Well, I don't consider them mine. They were given to me. So I always call them Bob.
The gift that keeps on giving.
That's
Robert.
Right. That's right. Roberto.
Alberta Health Services said the sex doll industry.
Alberta. I remember her.
Alberta is the industry is not currently regulated by health officials, but they do recommend people using the dolls protect themselves from STIs. Quote, there is an STI outbreak in Alberta. Uh-oh. So taking extra precautions is necessary and recommended.
Wait a minute. Do they mean condoms with the
Yes.
doll?
Yeah.
What the?
And washing the shit out of it. And I don't know.
Why? Now, hold on. Oh, my God. This
What?
world has gone crazy.
Why do I want to use a condom if I got a doll?
Yeah.
That's your point.
Yeah.
Well, that's why you got to swap them things out.
That's my point in life.
But you got to swap the privates out. Or whatever,
I can't
the
take
orifices.
mine off, bruh.
No, not yours.
Oh, okay.
You got to swap out the orifices on the doll, not just clean them.
Yeah, you got to have your own orifice.
Yeah.
But then you have the same old orifice, and that's the whole reason you're going for a doll. You want
Then
some
buy
strange.
extra orifices. Maybe it's like a Costco deal. You get a
Man,
fucking
it's all
dozen
about
or a little
money
bit of
with you
variety
finance
pack.
guys.
I like
Some of us can't afford to just go buy an orifice whenever we want an orifice.
if you can afford the sex doll, you could probably afford the mega pack variety pack of.
Is this like the Lamborghini
anuses.
Ferrari thing? If you're asking for how much the maintenance is, you can't afford the car in
Right.
the first place.
Exactly.
So if you're asking how much for extra orifices, you're out of your league.
Go into Costco next time and say where are your variety packs of anal orifices? See what they
Well,
say.
it's kind of what I do every weekend. That's
They'll ask you to leave.
if you've
but that's
listened to
fine.
Annalise and I, we go to Target, pretty much every weekend, and we've taken you and you.
Oh, they
were
don't. They don't carry them at Target.
I've asked though.
Walmart
I ask all the
probably.
time. I'm like, hey, do you have
Where in the story where it said STI outbreak in Alberta, I clicked on it because there's a link, and it says
Oh, hey Chris, hey Kristen.
they're not in Alberta.
I know, but still,
Carl
it's fun
is.
because they're in Canada.
So it took me to a site that's called sexgerms.com, which is a whole lot of fun. One of the main links when you get there, I have this little box link, says Junk Protection 101, how to keep your junk and your trunk STI free. I love that.
Oh God, could you imagine getting your butt STI'd?
That's no good. There's a lot of stuff here, but I wanted to leave you with the jokes that they have on the site.
Okay, you got me worried about the butt STI.
What did the infected penis say to the vagina?
Smell you later.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Nothing. Penises can't talk, but they can pass on dangerous STIs.
That reminds me of my favorite joke that I heard one of the few times I ever tried the marijuana when I was younger.
Okay.
And the joke is, this is so stupid, I laughed for what I felt was like days. It was probably 30 seconds. If the Easter bunny is on your roof and lays an Easter egg, which side of the roof will it roll off?
Which side?
Wait, bunnies don't lay eggs.
Right.
So
That's it?
That's the joke.
That was the
and
joke?
I lost my
That's an old Easter
shit.
joke.
I've only heard it once. I heard it that one time, and I lost it.
Lost your
So anyway,
mind.
So tell me more jokes.
I got 3 more.
Okay.
Why did the scrotum swell up?
Because he was proud to see his sphincter.
Because gonorrhea.
Oh, wow. Nice.
These are not good jokes.
No.
What did the infected vagina say to the penis?
Well, I want to go with nothing because vaginas can't talk.
Right. But
Is that it?
instead it's, you're going to need a raincoat.
Oh,
And
vaginas
finally-
can talk.
What did the butthole say to the penis?
Buy me some Reeboks.
Fart. Buttholes can also pass along dangerous STIs.
Oh, you can pass through the butthole.
You can pass. Oh, of course you can.
Well, I mean, come on. I've only been with dirty, clean buttholes.
No. Did you say dirty clean or
Yes.
30 clean?
Dirty
30?
clean. 30
Wow.
clean buttholes.
Every damn one of them was clean.
Mhm.
Oh. Neil, it's almost time for March, and that means it's time for...
March Madness.
Right.
St. Patrick's Day. The Ides of March.
No, movies, dude.
Oh,
Movies!
sorry.
Oh shit, what the fuck is this?
Neil! You keep bringing up the Ides of March. Get like a Julius Caesar thing going
Et
on.
tu, Brute?
Very good.
Friends, Romans,
What does that
countrymen,
translate to?
and you?
Good. Good job. You know, I
Friends,
took Latin. I took Latin.
Romans. Yeah. Can you tell? Oh, let me ask you this. How do you say my butt is infected in Latin?
I don't want to get into that.
Can you? Can you say it?
I don't remember Latin. You kidding me? I took it when I was in high school, and it's a dead language.
I thought you took it for 4 years.
I did.
And you, dude,
Can't remember hardly anything.
Jesus.
Sorry. Semper ubi sub ubi.
Yeah, my boobie is your boobie too.
No.
Suck my nuts.
It's always wear underwear. Anyway,
Is that what it says?
Well, it's not necessarily the way it's supposed to be. Semper is always.
Yeah. Semper Fi.
Semper ubi. Ubi is where, like, where are you?
Okay.
Sub,
like
under.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo, Semper, where are you?
Right.
All right.
Exactly. And then sub is under, and ubi is where. Always where.
So what's sub-aru?
I don't know. That's Swedish, isn't it?
Oh, no. My dad thinks so. Did you know this car was made in Japan? Oh, my God. Oh, hold on. My dad, super racist guy, goes on this tangent when I was there because I wanted to check on him to make sure he didn't have cancer. He doesn't, fortunately. He goes off on this thing about why we're taking down Confederate statues. What has happened to my father?
Wait, like he's mad about it?
Oh, yeah.
Why?
Yeah, because he thinks that we're ripping apart America's history.
We're tearing the history away.
Yeah. So what's great, though, is we got into a discussion, and I brought up my point. I won't get onto it here, but I brought up my point, which got him into a corner, and he was like, ah, shit. And then he got pissed, and he goes, I'm not talking about this anymore. I'm just not talking about it.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
So he's getting worse by the day.
Oh, my God. It's terrible.
I thought maybe the cancer scare, like, got him shook, and he's, like,
I think he turned into Honey Badger. I think now he's just going to, and I think he's saying it to just see what the reaction he gets out of the room is. But I'm like, it's me and my mom and you. What are you talking about? My mom kept saying, don't even listen to him. Just don't even listen to him.
You're an Argentinian fellow. Why do you care about Civil War history?
I'm telling you.
Anyway, so I got 8 movies, and I got a
All
bonus. Got a bonus at the end.
So we have 9 movies.
Totally 9.
I don't like when you lie to me. Thank you.
Sorry. First up, Captain Marvel.
Okay. This is about the captain of marbles.
And you know this because I'm sure the audio
I'm a fan of marbles.
Was done. Captain Marble.
I don't think it was.
No?
I don't know.
I thought they did all that shit there.
I'll ask her. Hold on. Annalise? She's probably not listening to me. I think she's trying on Reeboks at some other guy's house.
Learning how to say my butthole in Latin. Anyway, this is directed by Anna Boden and Ryan Fleck. Little collaboration. Stars Brie Larson, Samuel L. Jackson, Ben Mendelsohn, obviously going to be a bad guy because he always is, Jimon Hunsu, Lee Pace, Lashana Lynch, Gemma Chan, Annette Bening, Clark Gregg, and Jude Law. Set in 1995, Captain Marvel follows Carol Danvers, a former U.S. Air Force fighter pilot, as she turns into one of the galaxy's mightiest heroes and joins Star Force, an elite Kree military team, before returning home with questions about her past and identity when Earth is caught in the center of a galactic conflict between 2 alien worlds. Thanks to my damn kids, I have to start watching these things a little bit more, so I'll probably watch this.
Yeah, I'll watch this.
Like Brie Larson.
I doubt we'll go to the theater for it, but I'm sure I'll be watching it. I finally watched Ant-Man and the Wasp.
I haven't seen that.
Yeah.
I only saw the
Michael
first
Pena is the best part of it.
one.
Paul Rudd's pretty good too, but Michael
Pena was good in the first one too.
Yeah.
It's the trailer is just a lot of Brie Larson walking in slow motion. All right, so you're in, but not in the theater.
Right. Hold on. Hi. Did you guys do the sound for Captain Marvel?
Yes, but Ninja didn't do it. A different team.
Ninja didn't do it. Okay, but you guys did it.
Right.
All right.
See, I fucking told you.
All right. So.
God.
So yes, Matt. They did the sound for Captain Marvel at Skywalker.
There you go. Next up, Dragged Across Concrete, or as some people would say, across. I love when people say that, don't you?
Oh,
like,
God,
hey, you got to
don't
go
get me
across
started.
to the street. It's not. There's no. Is that an ED or a T?
Yeah.
Dragged Across Concrete is the name of this movie.
Ooh, I'm in right now.
Directed by S. Craig Zoller, maybe?
Oh yeah. Do you remember
You
when we
know
met
him.
him the first time?
No.
Well, when we were at that. Oh my God! I can't believe you don't remember this.
Eugene.
So no. Well, yes, but we were in the robot sex store.
Right.
Yes.
And then he was so mad about he actually got out of the car and he was so mad about the model he got that he dragged it across the concrete and gave it back and said, I don't want this anymore.
And they said, and then they're like, well, you can't return your extra vaginas.
No, the extra vaginas are all yours. No. Go ahead and tuck those away in the garage somewhere.
And our Uber driver was in there, so he kept talking to the people behind the
that
counter.
Guy. I miss him. So this stars Mel Gibson. Uh-oh.
Oh, my favorite guy.
Vince Vaughn, Tori Kittles, Michael J. White, Laurie Holden, Jennifer Carpenter. Man, there's a lot of people. Fred Melamed, maybe is how you say that, Udo Kier, Thomas Kretschmann, and Don Johnson.
Oh, yeah. Let me ask you this real
Sure.
quick, if I might. Where do you stand on, like, if people have a different political view than you, or if people have said things that you find offensive, like, do you cut, like actors, athletes, blah, blah, blah. Are you just like, blah, blah, blah means the other things?
Mm-hmm.
Do you just go, no, I'm done? Like, because I'm not a fan of Mel Gibson, but I will, like, I'm not going to stop seeing his movies just because I don't like him on a
We've
personal
talked about
level.
this. We've talked about this recently because we talked about it last week.
Right, but I don't know where you stand on it. Like, what's your feeling about it?
I can typically compartmentalize unless it's something really, really, really horrific.
Yeah, kid rape, real rape.
Yeah, like
anything with rape in it.
That would probably be that would be a problem.
Murder.
I mean, saying shit, saying awful stuff is certainly up there, but it's not quite to that level. And so, I mean, I can still, I guess, separate the two. Also, if they're just cuckoo crazy.
If like somebody says like you might get raped by a pack of a group of people, you're like, I'll still go see that person. Because it's not actual rape. It's just
talking about
talking about what could happen.
I don't know. I mean, the thing is, I know Mel Gibson's crazy.
Right.
And has said some really awful shit.
Do you say you're Mel Gibson crazy?
No. I said I know that he's crazy.
Right.
Listen up, sugar tits. He has said some bad things.
Mm-hmm.
I can still, although I've had a tougher time just in general with him as an actor lately. I just haven't liked the movies he's been in as much. I mean, he's been making more movies than being in them, I guess. But in his early days, I loved a lot of his movies. Ton of them. Mm-hmm. You know? He's been in a shit ton of movies
Lethal.
I love. So. Lethal. Gallipoli is one of my favorite movies. You might have never seen that one, but it's really good. It's like his second film or something.
Okay.
I think it's after, maybe it's his third. It's after Mad Max, and then it's a movie about World War I in Australia. But anyway, always been a big fan of his. But then yes, he got all old and fucking crotchety and
he turned into my dad.
Crazy, yeah. So there you go. Yeah, he probably doesn't like these Confederate statues coming down either.
No.
Anyway, so 2 policemen, one an old timer, the other his volatile younger partner. Wait a minute,
Isn't
the
this
Lethal Weapon reboot?
Weapon? Yeah.
Let me guess. Mel Gibson is too old for this shit.
Right.
Find themselves suspended when a video of their strong-arm tactics becomes the media's cause du jour. Low on cash and with no other options.
Ooh, that's touchy to go there.
Yeah. Low on cash and with no other options, these 2 embittered soldiers descend into the criminal underworld to gain their just due, but instead find far more than they wanted awaiting them in the shadows.
No, I don't like the way they describe that is very offensive.
Well, and it's like Vince Vaughn is the young guy, like 10 years ago, maybe.
Vince Vaughn is the young guy.
He's the young guy. He's his partner.
Who's the old guy? Freaking Donald Sutherland?
Mel Gibson.
Oh, no. This is...
I mean, Mel Gibson's up there now.
Yeah.
But Vince Vaughn's no spring chicken. I don't know. Just that's funny.
No, I don't like it. I don't like.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Vince Vaughn is a spring chicken. No,
he's a sprung chicken. I don't like the way they described it. I don't like how they tried to already influence you by thinking that the cops are good by calling them soldiers. I'm not in.
I would watch this if I had no other options.
Oh, you know what makes it okay though is that the cops aren't white guys. Oh no, sorry, they are
white guys.
I'm done.
Yep. Next up.
Yeah.
Us.
Aww.
Have you heard about this movie?
Yes, I've lived it every week for a couple of years
This
now.
is not that movie.
No.
Jordan Peele directed. Did you ever see Get Out?
Fuck you, man. You Get Out.
Did you see Get Out?
No.
You never
Is
saw
that scary movie?
Yeah, it's good.
No, I didn't.
Oh, you should see it. It's a
Did you ever
mind
see
fuck.
Solo? See, this is going to be fun when people get to see you again. They're going to love it.
Moving on. This stars Lupita Nyong'o, Winston Duke, Elizabeth Moss, Tim Heidecker, Yahya Abdul-Mateen II, and Anna Diop. So husband and wife, Gabe and Adelaide Wilson, take their children to their beach house, hoping to spend time with friends. Their serenity soon turns to tension and chaos when a group of strangers arrive. So you haven't seen Get Out and don't. This has a similar vibe to Get Out, at least from the trailer that I saw, and it looks fucking crazy. Basically, these people go up there. They're staying in this house at their getaway, some beach town, And all of a sudden, the son's like, there's a family outside. And they go out there and look, and there's these 4 people in the shadows kind of standing there. Mm-hmm. Turns out it's their fucking doppelgangers, and they're all fucking crazy lunatics.
That's kind of cool.
You should watch the trailer. It looks insane.
I kind of like. So, yeah.
It's going to be a big psychological mindfuck.
I will watch it.
You should see Get Out.
Okay.
You should see Get Out now. Get Out now. No, you should see it. It's a good movie. It's really good.
You keep saying you should see Get Out, and I feel like I should say Fuckme.
See Get Out and get a taste of that, and that will tell you if you want to see this because it looks pretty good. I'm definitely.
I like tasting things. Will Get Out be wearing Reeboks?
I don't think they have Reeboks on. Anyway, next up, Captive State. This is directed by Rupert Wyatt.
Not Rupert Murdoch.
No.
Not Wyatt Earp.
Common mistakes, but no.
Yeah.
Not Wyatt from Weird Science. No.
Who's Wyatt from Weird Science?
You don't remember the movie Weird Science?
What are you talking about?
Oh, God. It's a great movie. Stars John Goodman, Ashton Sanders, Jonathan Majors, Colson Baker.
I don't want to talk about Weird Science. Can you tell me about this movie?
Vera Farmiga, Alan Ruck, and D.B. Sweeney. Hey,
D.B. Sweeney?
D.B. Sweeney's in it.
Isn't that the person who jumped out of an airplane with like $250,000 in cash?
That is D.B. Cooper.
Oh.
D.B. Sweeney
I thought D.B. Cooper was just in a movie with frickin' Lady Gaga.
That is Bradley Cooper.
Oh, shit, man. What's going on?
You're so confused. So an extraterrestrial force occupies the world, enslaving humanity under the guise of peaceful unity. The film explores the lives of a Chicago neighborhood on both sides of the conflict, the collaborators and the dissidents. It involves themes such as an oppressive government, the public being lied to, and the way some rise up against it.
They end up with breadsticks?
Yes. It stops with breadsticks. They go to Olive Garden.
Nice.
The film follows the life of Chicago police officer Mulligan, who is tasked with uniting the world against the extraterrestrial
Olive Garden
enemy.
versus Red Lobster.
Oh, Olive Garden.
Really?
Never really liked
over the
Red
Lobster cheese biscuits?
I never really liked Red Lobster.
Okay.
Just wasn't.
I think overall I'd have to agree with you.
Okay.
You know?
Thank goodness.
Yeah. All right. Fair enough.
Blah, blah, blah. He recruits Gabriel, the young son of a fallen soldier who joins a rebel group called Phoenix. So, I like the cast. It's very, very much going to be like a crazy, what you call it?
Chipino?
The thing where they do the stuff with the graphics and stuff.
Oh, right.
CGI.
Yes.
It's going to be a lot of that.
No.
It looks pretty crazy. They kind of only give you a glimpse of what these extraterrestrials look like. So, I don't know. I'm kind of meh on it. Captive State.
I'm vibing that trip.
All right. You're going to like this next one. The Beach Bum. Directed by Harmony Korine. Korine? Maybe?
How's it spelled?
Korine.
Korine.
And it's a dude named Harmony. You don't hear that every day.
I don't hear it even on Thursdays.
Stars Matthew McConaughey.
Hi.
Isla Fisher, Snoop D-O-double-G, Zac Efron, Jimmy Buffett, Bertie Higgins, Jonah Hill, Stephanie Owen, and Martin Lawrence.
Did you say Jimmy Buffett?
Jimmy Buffett's in this motherfucker.
The parrot?
He ain't wasting away in this one.
Is he looking for his lost shaker of salt?
Yes.
Did he blow out his flip-flop?
Yeah, he did.
I don't know any other Jimmy Buffett song. What is another Jimmy Buffett song?
Pencil Thin Mustache?
That's a song?
Yeah, I wish I had a pencil thin mustache. You don't remember that? Isn't that the name of the song?
I don't know.
Something Ricky Ricardo jacket and an autographed picture of Andy Devine. Was it?
All I know is the Wasted Away Again and Margaritaville.
Well, he's got several other songs than that.
And I feel bad because like the beach musicians in Jamaica, people ask them to play that.
Of course.
Did you ever see Club Dread?
No.
Good movie. The guys who did Super Troopers.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah. And so there's a guy who has like an all-inclusive resort, and I don't know what his name is, but he's like he was the original Jimmy Buffett before Jimmy Buffett. So there's this girl that's like yelling like, play Margaritaville, and he's like, that son of a bitch.
There you go.
Yeah.
Son of a sailor. That's another song. Cheeseburger in Paradise. There's another song.
Cheeseburger in Paradise. Right.
Cheeseburger in Paradise is some restaurants you can go to in Hawaii.
But I feel bad because most people that go to Jamaica only know of maybe the Wailers, but definitely Bob Marley, but they don't know a lot of other Jamaican artists or even reggae artists for that. So, they're like drunk people on the beach.
Do they know UB40 or
white people? Red. Oh, they have to sing that fucking song too. But then it's like play Margaritaville, and I'm like, seriously, of all, this isn't fucking Hawaii.
Yeah.
Anyway,
so he's in it.
Maybe I'm a little biased.
That's I understand. Did you hear who else is in it?
No.
Bertie Higgins, Jonah Hill, Stefania Levy, Owen, and Martin Lawrence.
Oh, I've missed Martin Lawrence.
Martin Lawrence is making Bad Boys 3, by the way.
With Will Smith?
Yes.
Oh, you can't reach in there because
happen.
if you reach in there and try to get the French fry, you get this. Why'd you buy this? It's just a big shiny dick with wheels.
I could just sit here and you could just keep going.
I love it. Martin Lawrence. Mike
the
Lowry.
Beach Bum.
Mike
Lowry. The Beach Bum follows the hilarious misadventures of Moondog, a rebellious rogue who always lives life by his own rules, man.
So is Snoop Dogg Moondog?
No.
What?
McConaughey is Moondog.
All right.
This looks like a fucking mess that you'd think it would be. And McConaughey is almost like a cross between Wooderson from Dazed and Confused and Pauly Shore.
Oh, from Encino Man?
Any Pauly Shore.
Oh. No, because Pauly Shore pulled off some dramatic stuff too.
When?
Oh, no, I'm thinking of somebody else.
I think you are. Pauly Shore is Encino Man, and was he in Biodome also? And
Hey, buddy.
Son-in-law.
That's Pauly Shore, right?
Yep,
Hey, buddy.
Son-in-law. He was in that. His mom was the one who ran the, what's it called? The Comedy Store in Los Angeles.
Pauly Shore's mom?
Mm-hmm.
Mrs. Shore? Ms. Shore? Is it Mrs. Shore or Miss Shore?
Oh, Mitzi, is that her name?
Mitzi Shore?
I think it's Mitzi.
All right.
He knows all those fucking comedians. Like he was on maybe Marin or something, and he was telling all these crazy stories about all the, Sam Kinison, all these fucking people that came through the Comedy Store.
Pauly Shore is
circuit.
one of those weird people that everyone's like, oh, what happened to him? But if you look him up, like he's worth gazillions because he invested his money really well.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
That
He also
finance
made a
guy.
movie, Is Pauly Shore Dead or something like that a few years ago.
Yep.
So anyway, enough about Pauly Shore. You going to watch The Beach Bum?
Probably. If it's on Netflix.
All right.
Oh, I'm sorry. If it's on a streaming.
Yeah, let's not play favorites. Because what if
No,
Amazon Prime wants to sponsor us?
I'm a big fan of Amazon Prime because
Order everything that they have?
the Grand Tour.
Oh, the Grand Tour.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Next up, we got 3 more, and then the bonus. Ready?
Yeah.
Boy Band. This is directed by Joel Levinson. You'd hope, but no. This stars Steve Agee, Seth Herzog, Jordan Carlos, Dave Hill, Dave Allen, a lot of Daves, Jerry O'Connell.
Oh.
Gilbert Gottfried is a voice because he's a fucking puppet. Looks like a goddamn Muppet. And Questlove from
Oh, yeah.
The Roots.
I like Questlove.
Decades
Also
after
from Jimmy Fallon, right?
Yeah, I don't like that.
Why?
I wish the Roots weren't that, because I'd like to think of the Roots in a different way, not just Jimmy Fallon's fucking band.
I didn't say Jimmy Fallon's fucking band.
No.
I said also from Jimmy Fallon.
Okay. I don't like to consider them as the Jimmy Fallon Roots.
Oh, so I see. So when a band like that makes a little bit of money and gets on TV and popular, all of a sudden you want to see them. You don't want to see the Roots on TV. No, I got it, Matt.
I want them to get their fucking paper, but my issue is just that I don't like to associate them with that fucking turd of a show.
Are you not a fan of Jimmy Fallon?
No, he drives me nuts.
Oh, that's weird.
It goes Corden, the absolute worst.
You like him the best.
No, he's
Okay.
the worst of the worst.
We should do a carpool karaoke.
Then Jimmy Fallon.
Okay. Oh, Jimmy Fallon under Corden.
He's next.
And then?
Well, then I don't know, because the rest of them I'm fine with. Like, I'm cool with Colbert, and Jimmy Kimmel's all right, and I like Seth Meyers.
What about the BBC
Conan.
show, I think Graham Norton?
Oh, I don't watch that show enough. He gets fucking amazing guests.
Great show.
Yeah, and it's real
Great
loose
show.
and casual.
They drink on the show.
I often sit there and think, why don't I fucking watch this more often? But
Right.
I only just see like snippets on YouTube,
How about Conan? Where's Conan?
Conan's good. I like Conan.
Yeah.
I liked his show. I liked when he did The Late Show.
His podcast is actually really good.
It is. I started listening to that too. It's pretty funny. But
Yeah.
I liked him. He's a really smart guy. I liked him when he first had the Late Show, because they would try. It reminded me of the old Letterman show, but obviously different. But they would just
Right.
try crazy shit. And
It was
sometimes
fun.
Sometimes
Yeah.
it was funny, and sometimes it was horrible.
Even
But,
when it was
I like that.
horrible, it was fun because you're like, I'm glad they tried this.
Yeah, it's like the last 2 skits on Saturday Night Live, because they'll
Right.
just try crazy shit, and sometimes you're like, man, that fucking nailed it. The other times it's like, this is awful.
Right. It's like when Annalise brings fruit into the bedroom. I'm like, I don't know if that'll
I don't
fit,
know
but
about
it's
that.
fun that we're trying it. Yeah.
You hit me in the taint again.
Yeah, that's a
Anyway.
fucking watermelon. I don't know what you want me to do with that.
So boy band.
Yes.
Decades after their last hit, the Heartthrob Boys, B-O-Y-Z, find themselves out of time, out of cash, and out of shape as they attempt to finish the album they hope returns them to glory.
Oh, this is lame.
I think it's either going to be funny or really fucking lame.
It's going to be both. It's going to be funny. If you're in the mood. No, this is like, what is it that I said the other day when we were on the podcast? We were on the podcast. We were recording the podcast.
You totally contradicted yourself.
Yes, it was a nobody but everybody type of thing.
It was
it was
like
a blow.
that.
It was a low scoring blowout or something.
Yeah, no, this is going to be a blowout, but it's going to be close.
Which is exactly what happened in the Super Bowl. Patriots dominated.
Okay.
But it was close.
So anyway, you going to watch this?
No,
Probably not. You'll never get to this movie. You'll never get to this movie.
But isn't this one of those things like you don't even have to think about? So if like let's say there's no American Pickers. Let's say there's no
Hallmark movies.
Let's say there's a bunch of no-nos. And then this is just there and you're like, I'll have it on in the background.
You'll probably have to be filming something for the vlog. You won't get a chance to watch this.
You'll have to build another goddamn Lego toy that takes me 3 days.
All right. Triple Frontier. This is directed by J.C. Chandor, I guess how you say that. Stars, get this lineup: Ben Affleck, Oscar Isaac, Charlie Hunnam, Garrett Hedlund, and Pedro Pascal.
I only know one of those people.
Seriously?
Yeah. Pedro
Who?
Pascal. Who's anybody else?
Okay.
I don't know the Ben Affleck name.
You don't know who Oscar Isaac is?
I don't know. Tell me who
You
he
ever
is.
seen the movie Star Wars The Force Awakens?
Yes.
You know who Poe Dameron is?
Yes.
That's Oscar Isaac.
Okay, then give me the other one.
Charlie Hunnam was on that motorcycle fucking show that I never watched.
Was he also in a
he was in
driving
Green
show?
Street Hooligans.
Was he in a driving show? This isn't the guy who was in Need for Speed.
I don't think so. I don't know, though. He's not that I'm aware of, but he was in whatever, Sons of Anarchy. He was on that.
Oh, I think it is. I think it's who I'm thinking of.
Okay.
Tell me his name again.
Charlie Hunnam. Loyalties, Neil, are tested when 5 friends, all military veterans, reunite to rob a South American drug lord, unleashing a chain of unintended consequences.
Seriously?
This looks good, actually. It's a Netflix release.
Oh, okay. No.
Okay.
I don't like this whole we were in the military. Now we can go, we're so amazing. We can go steal money from other countries because they're stupid and lame.
Wow.
Don't like it.
We Die Young. Directed by Leor Geller.
I didn't.
No.
Bjork
unfortunately. Leor Geller, starring David Castaneda, Jean-Claude Van Damme,
Van Damage.
Elijah Rodriguez, Joanna Matras
What?
maybe, and Joseph Long.
Is Joseph Long one of the other Long sons from Howie
Justin?
Long?
Justin Long's brother.
There's Chris Long.
Keep going.
The other Long.
Richard Long.
Yeah, there's Longs. There's everybody's Long.
Jean-Claude Van Damme shines in this gritty action thriller set in a crime-ridden barrio of Washington, D.C. when ruthless drug lord Rincon and his MS-13 gang recruit 10-year-old Miguel to work as a runner. Big brother Lucas is desperate to keep Miguel safe.
Good for them for there's finally someone who when this whole MS-13 came out, I don't want to get into politics, but when there was somebody who maybe pretends to run this country was going off about MS-13, I'm like, there has to be like 15,000 MS-13 movies coming out.
And here we are.
And
it's finally happened.
It's finally happened. So let's see. So this went into pre-production 9
2 years
months
ago?
9 months after the election.
Maybe.
Had a bunch of rewrites. They had to find who they wanted for it. Got the filming.
Jean-Claude was available.
Jean-Claude's awesome. Yeah.
So, fleeing for their lives, the boys are rescued by a veteran with PTSD named Daniel who helps them find their revenge. The trailer is 2 minutes long and has a lot of face tats. A lot of face tats.
More than me?
Way more than you.
All right.
And it's funny because whenever they show, like, Jean-Claude is one of the 2 main characters. Every time they show him, even when other characters are talking to him, he just like gives a nod. He never says a word.
No, he doesn't have to. It's Jean-Claude.
So you're going to see We Die Young?
Yeah.
Okay. No, you're not.
For sure. You know that face tattoo I have of the tear under my eye?
Yeah. You
It's
should
not
get
a
one
tear,
of
it's a
those.
cum drop, bro.
You should go. Oh, gross. Yeah. Finally, you ready for the bonus?
Hold on. Okay.
Just in time for Valentine's Day. Thanks to Jay from 7 Days a Geek for flagging this one. I know you like when I say flag.
Yeah, I'm a big
This
fan.
comes out this week. Directed, it's called 2050. So it's in the future. Directed by Princeton Holt. Stars Dean Cain.
I'm a big fan of the Dean Cain.
David Vaughn, Arena Abraham, Devin Fuller, Stormy Maya, and Stephanie Bloom. A family man struggling to hold it all together discovers a parlor that offers a solution. Sex bots.
No.
Yeah.
We got to do this movie.
We got it.
Now that we have the setup, we got to do this movie.
Gotta do it.
Is that not the perfect setup? You brought it up, but is a
great
our
setup for the
Daytona
movie
not a
thing.
great when we do it and we video and it's there? Is that not perfect?
It is perfect. It'll work great. The trailer's incredible. It starts out with music that makes it sound like it's some sort of mysterious thriller, and then it switches to some sort of classical music and gets into like the guy wrangling with what his relationship with the bot means because he's married. I mean, 2050? Try 2020, bro. We're way closer.
I was going to say try 2017, but yeah.
So will you see this?
Oh, yeah.
With
me.
you. Okay.
Yeah. Leg hair touching.
With you.
With Theo. You're going to have to sit on my right side, though, if you want leg hair.
Oh, God.
Left side is bare.
I won't be able to see your face tat, though.
But what would be more creepy? Like if we're rubbing legs and I don't have leg hair or I do have leg hair? Oh, you know what? Never mind. In Eugene, you could care less because all you could focus on was my nuts.
Anyway.
Let me tell you this real quick.
Okay.
Valentine's Day is coming up.
Yes.
Not a big fan of it.
Okay.
But I do want to say this. Happy Valentine's Day, Matt.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Thank you. Fun little peek into my past. When I was going to ask my lady friend for her hand in marriage, because you get it, you get her hand.
Yeah,
it's a pretty sweet
punched
deal.
her right in the face first.
Valentine's Day was coming up, and I was like, I am not proposing to her on Valentine's Day. No fucking way.
Right.
So literally did it the weekend before.
It's almost worse.
I had to sneak it in before so she didn't
awesome.
like get to Valentine's Day and think maybe it was happening and it wasn't.
Right,
and then
right.
you know what I mean? She should know me better than that. I would never do it on that fucking holiday.
I think I've told you Annalise's and mine engagement story, but it's like the worst thing you could ever do. It was on Christmas Eve in front of family.
Oh, fucking no pressure.
No, not at all. Not only that, but
I can't believe she did that.
The ring
to
was
you.
in a gift. I know the ring. The ring was in a gift. The ring was in a giant box. They had to open up, and there was another box smaller than that, and blah 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 blah. Yeah.
Wow. I thought you just got like a tat on you. That was your way of.
I do. I have Annalise's name tatted on me.
No, I know. I'm just saying. I thought that's how you proposed.
I was gonna get tattooed on my junk. But her name's way too long. I wish if it was just Anne, I could have probably pulled it off.
Hey.
Hey, what's
just
up?
Just her initials.
Yeah. But anyway, I wanted to say happy Thanksgiving. No.
Happy Thanksgiving to you too.
Happy Valentine's Day. And I appreciate all the time that we spend together and how much you go out of your way to make me feel comfortable when we do things I'm not sure of.
You're welcome. Oh my God. I hope you guys have a lovely Valentine's Day as well. And everybody out there too. Enjoy your Valentine's Day if you like to partake in that sort of thing. We're not big on the holiday either. We usually just use it as an excuse to like go get a nice dinner or something, but that's it. And we don't do it on the day. We do it some other day.
Yeah. We are going to Reno next week. And that'll be part of the Valentine's Day. Oh, shit. Speaking of Valentine, did you watch the Big Mouth Valentine's Day special?
No.
Do you watch Big Mouth?
No.
Seriously?
What is Big Mouth?
It's that animated show that Nick Kroll created, that John Mulvaney does a voice. Nick Kroll does a bunch of voices, and it's about a bunch of adolescent kids growing up in high school going through a bunch of shit.
Oh,
and
never heard of it.
Super filthy, and it's hilarious. Are you being serious? Am I missing a conversation that we had? Because I feel like you're fucking with me right now.
I've never heard of it.
You would love it.
I will have to check it out. John Mulvaney, by the way, or Mulaney, not Mulvaney.
Sorry. I'm thinking of the White House guy. That's hilarious.
John Mulaney. There was a funny bit that he did about, did I tell you that already, about going to the doctor and getting a rectal exam? Having just done it, it was very, very timely for me.
John Mulaney is, I hate like him. Like, I don't like that I like him, but I really like him.
Why don't you not like it? White guy.
Yeah, that's part of it. And it's so like,
Well, he's got a style that I could see rubbing people the wrong way.
Yeah.
Because he's real. So I went to the cleaners.
Right.
Like he does this.
He's a young Jerry Seinfeld.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah. But he's on it. Like that's who he is.
Mm-hmm.
And I hate him,
Oh,
but I
boy.
love
But you
him.
love him. Well,
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening to our show.
Oh, you're welcome. I was actually part of it. You don't have to thank me. I was going to be here anyway.
You can find us at reasonsareseveral.com. You please go check out our podcast store, don'tgotopless.store. I didn't check today, but I believe that they will be adding some Dark Angels and Pretty Freaks gear soon.
Casey got at me and he said, "Yeah, it's going to be up there soon." He wanted to know like the website and the Twitter handle to put on the merch, and I have to get back to him and say, no.
He made your tweaks, so our gear is looking like you wanted it to.
I mean, it's enough advertising to have the name on.
It's fine if it's on the sticker. I get it.
Yeah, the sticker makes sense to me, but
I liked it on the old shirts, but I see what your point is.
I also kind of like the fact that like if people are like a fan of Dark Angels and Pretty Freaks and or Reasons Are Several or Halos and Heathens, that they wear it and people are like, I've never heard of that. I don't know what that is. And if they ask, it's cool. But if all of a sudden there's like the @ or www.jerkme.com, it just feels like we're pushing for that. And that's not the point. I want people to wear us.
You want it to be
and
more
love
organic.
us.
You want people to wear us.
I would like somebody to use our shirt as a cover for their bed during period sex.
Okay. Please go check us out on iTunes and write a review if you would. Also, go check out Dark Angels and Pretty Freaks and Halos and Heathens vlog on YouTube. Remember to tune in this Sunday at 11:30 for the Daytona 500 live with Neil and Annalise. And remember to check us out March 3rd.
Matt, do you want to chime in for some of that? Because I can set it up so if you ever do, I can just quickly switch over. I'll have it set up. If you want to come in, we'll do it. If not, no biggie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, let me see about that. That might be tricky, but I'll see.
Do you think there's a periodsex.com?
Oh, I'm sure there is.
Don't go to that.
Don't go to any of that. No.
Yeah. You don't
Tweet
wanna
at us
see
at
my
ReasonsAre and at AngelsFreak7. You can email us at reasonsareseveral@gmail.com. Please send us a message before our episode for the anniversary.
March
That is on
3rd.
March 3rd, so that we can get some of
3
your
p.m.
comments
Pacific
in
Standard Time.
and address your grievances and desires.
You know what? Send us some copy to read to promo your show or your website or your blog. People still do blogs?
Yeah.
Do they really?
Some people do them.
Or your blog or whatever it is, your device, whatever. And we'll read it. Tinklebell, this is you. Get on this, Tinklebell.
Yeah. There you go.
What is the I forgot the hand blower, the jaw blower.
Auto blow?
Auto blow. Auto blow too.
We haven't heard from him lately. Did you ever get one?
No, he said it's not coming out till May.
Oh, that's right. So that's coming later.
Yeah. So I'm auto blowing myself.
We'll be back next week. Thanks, Neil.
No. Thank you.